Everyone always says, "Hi, welcome back to my channel." And I hate that. So I'm just going to say, hello. Hi, I am still pregnant. 38 plus 3 today. So this will be my last pregnancy update before baby arrives. So this will basically be a video about third trimester. My notes are all over the place, so I apologise if I'm jumping between topics. But I kind of feel like this trimester has been the most different in comparison to my first pregnancy with Jessie. Basically, my general feeling is very pregnant and uncomfortable. Still very hungry, but mostly just excited, and it's just that sort of waiting game of with every Braxton Hicks I get, I'll be like, oh, is this the start of something? But no movement yet. The main update is that I had an appointment with the doctor yesterday, and that was because at my last midwife appointment at 36 weeks, it appeared as though Bubby was transverse again, with head over to the right side. And obviously as the pregnancy progresses, that can cause some issues. So I was meant to actually have the doctor's appointment last week, but Brisbane was hit by the remnants of Cyclone Debbie, and so they cancelled all of the appointments and rescheduled them for this week, which meant I was waiting for an hour and a half for my appointment yesterday. But long story short, it's all good news. The student midwife and the doctor both had a feel of my tummy and both thought that Bubby was still not quite transverse, but in a diagonal position with head up, which I actually thought head was down, but not where it's meant to be, sort of down and off to the side. Went out to get a consultant, and the consultant was going to come in with a bedside scanning device to sort of check what was going on. And when the doctor come back in to tell me that, she said, "Oh, and you might have to stay in hospital from now." So slight bit of panic set in. The reason for that is if Bubby was transverse, then there's chance of a cord prolapse. So as contraction, if I was to go into labour, when the contractions start, they can push the cord out rather than baby's head, obviously. But panic was subdued when the consultant came in, did the scan and said, "Oh no, head's down, it's all good." And she almost was about to tell me the sex of the baby. She said, "Oh, do you know what you're having?" I said, No, don't tell me." I said, "Oh, sorry, that was a bit abrupt, but no, we don't know, so please don't tell me." She said, "No, that's okay, that's why I asked." So all is good, Bubby's head's down, and it's all systems go. So symptoms over the last few weeks, if you can call them symptoms at this point of the pregnancy, Braxton Hicks been getting loads of them. I might have like 4 or 5 in an hour, and getting them every day. So that's hopefully a good sign that labour is imminent. They're not painful as such, but I can really feel that tightening through my tummy and particularly in my bladder. So that is quite an uncomfortable feeling. Lower back's been quite sore, difficult to roll over in bed or even get comfortable, so haven't been sleeping all that well. Nature's way of preparing you for a newborn, I guess. Thanks for that. Difference in this pregnancy is I have experienced a bit of swelling in my hands and my feet. I went to put on some shoes the other day and they just were not going on. So sticking with the thongs. Thankfully it's still warm weather. Hopefully that goes down once baby comes. I'm noticing my rings are a bit on the tight side, but not quite to the point where I think I need to take them off, whereas with Jessie they fit normally the whole time. So I don't know if it's the heat, the hot weather, like I said it's still pretty warm, or if I've just gotten fat. That's a possibility. What?
Number 2.
Arcane saying option number 2, just fat. Speaking of that, I don't try and get too hung up on weight gain during pregnancy or anything like that, or how quick I lose it or whatever. But for anyone who's interested, I'm up to about 80 kilos, so I've put on around about 12 kilos, which is pretty much the same as what I did with Jesse as well. Oh, and my belly button sticks out. That didn't happen with Jesse because, I don't know why, maybe because of the different position that he was in. So baby is still off to the side with all the legs and the limbs and everything over one side, so it's pushing my belly button out. It looks totally weird. Exercise. I did stop Kanga classes at 34 weeks, and I was really glad I did that because I was starting to struggle. Jesse wanted to be worn through all the classes, so it was wearing an extra 13 kilos on top of my already 12 kilos, so it was getting pretty tough. But I went and tried a pre-Kanga class with another Kanga trainer, so that was loads of fun, and something I think I might bring in to my business later down the track. I also did my last weight session at almost 37 weeks, so about the same time I stopped with Jesse. I did think about going tomorrow. However, I thought, oh, I probably don't want to go into labour already with sore muscles because with Jesse I did a lot of squats, so I think I'll just leave the legs nice and fresh, just in case. Other than that, hospital bags are basically packed. Mine's pretty much ready to go, apart from a few last minute things like chargers and cameras and stuff that we need to grab. Baby's is almost packed, but I have to show you baby's bag. This is my Pack-A-Pod nappy bag gift that my sister Leah organised for me with a few other friends and family, and I love, love, love it. It's really cool. In this bit it has two little sections for changing and feeding, and it's just really, really lovely. So totally in love with that. Just got to finish packing a few of baby's things in there. And Kane has started his leave. It's his first day of leave today. Yay! So baby is allowed to come anytime now. And just to finish off, I thought I'd share our predictions of baby stats and stuff. We're having a bit of fun with family and friends at the moment, and everyone's putting in their bets, so we thought we'd better declare ours as well. So mine is, I'm guessing that it's a girl, but just putting it out there, I don't mind either way. 2 boys will be loads of fun, and in fact we have a boy's name settled that we really love, and we have no idea on a girl's name, so God help us if it's a girl. So yeah, girl on the 12th of April, which is about 4 days away, next Wednesday. And the weight I'm guessing is 6 pound 9, so still smallish, but bigger than Jesse, so we'll see. Kane's very similar prediction actually, also a girl, also the 12th of April. I don't know why we're both going the same day, but his guess is, was it 6'5"? 6 pound 5. We'll see if we're even close in a few days or a few weeks, or who knows when. Whenever baby decides it's ready to come. So that's it. Baby, we're ready and waiting for you to join our family.